Hi guys. So yesterday we had a lot of fun with two different books that were kind of the same. There were two books that started out with somebody not liking the animal, and then it turned into the animal helping them and them falling in love with the animal. So today we are going to focus on making pictures in our head as we read. So that's something that good readers do. So as we move on today, that's something that we're going to get to play with a little bit. Let's go ahead and read our morning message, and then we're going to work into some word attack strategies again today. Are you ready? Dear students, yesterday we read two books about pets. Today we are going to make pictures in our head while we read. Love, Mrs. Ford. Your turn, read with me. Dear students, yesterday we read two books about pets. Today, we are going to make pictures in our head while we read. Love, Mrs. Ford. So let's start out by finding the capitals. And today I want you to, at home, touch the capitals while I underline them. Are you ready? There's a capital D because it's the opening of a letter. Capital S, because it's the name I'm calling you. Because it's the beginning of a sentence. Good. Why did I underline that one? Because it's the beginning of a sentence. Good. What about this? I capitalized love because it's the closing of my letter. And of course, I always underline my name because we always capitalize names. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is look for our sight words inside of here. Now, the ones that we've learned, we don't have that many of, so we're going to go ahead and go through, and then maybe we'll spot a couple after we review them. Are you ready? So I have two new ones today. And they're words you probably already know, so I just wanted to throw them in there so that we had an extra couple in them. The. So you're going to take your finger out and you're going to point. The cat, the dog, the fish. Okay? Do that with me. The cat, the dog, the fish. Good. This word is like. Like. Now, this one's really fun. I want you to lean over like there's somebody there, and you're going to say, I like them. Okay? Again, I like them. See how they're leaning towards each other? It reminds you, I like them. Okay, I'm going to put those in the mix, and they're going to come up in our deck of cards. Are you ready? Here we go. All. I want them all. All. Am. I am happy. Am. Oh, there's our new one. The cat, the dog, the fish. The. An. I see an octopus on an island in an ocean. And it's blue and green, both hands. And I have a doll, but she has four. R. Remember, we point to the R. We are sure R goes in the middle. R. Here's my favorite one. Like. I like them. Like. And we're back to the beginning. Okay, if you're having trouble with your power words, these are great ways to start memorizing those words. So, you can go over this piece of the video several times every single day. So now that we've gone over them, do you see any of those power words inside our morning message today. I see one. R. See R? We are sure. R goes in the middle. Any more? I don't see any more that we've learned, but there are some other sight words in here that you might already know. So when we talk about word attack strategies, one of the things that you can do when you're reading a page is look for the words that you already know. Like probably this one. We. And to. Here's we again. What about this one? In. In. So what you can do is find the words that you know to help you figure out the words you don't know. So that brings me into our word attack strategies. When you find a word you don't know, you stop and think. Don't guess. Say that with me. Stop and think. Don't guess. So when I come to a word that I'm not sure about, I don't just put in any word there because it might not be the right thing and it'll change the meaning. Even though it might sound right, the first thing we're going to do is stop and think, and we're going to read the first sound. So if I came across, let's see. If I came across this word. Now, we've already read that word, but I want you to pretend like we haven't. So if I came across this word in a book, the first thing I'm going to do is not guess and put in any word. I'm going to look at it, read all the way through, and look for things that I do know. So I do know that S at the end says S. And I'm looking for the beginning sound. P, p. So now I can try to stretch that word out like slime. Okay, practice that with me. Stretch the word out and listen to all the sounds. Are you ready? So, even though this is a big, long word, I can stretch the sounds out and try to blend them together in my mind. Are you ready? P-ik-t. P-ik-t. Do you see how I just read part of the word? Picked. And I put them together. Now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that makes sense. So let's think about another sound for you. You-er-is. You-er-is. So let's try to read it together. Picked, you-er-is. Picked, yours. Did you hear it? Picked, yours. Pictures. Pictures. So I took what I did know and broke it down a little bit so that I could read that word, okay? So now I'm going to go back and make sure that that word pictures that I think it is makes sense. Today we are going to make pictures in our head while we read. Does it make sense? It does. Okay? So that's our word attack strategy. We stop and think. We don't guess. Read through the word and find things that you know. Then you try to blend the sounds together. If you need to chunk up the word, you can do that like I did. I took it in 2 chunks. I read picked and then yours. And then I put them together. Pick yours. Pick yours. Okay? So it didn't kind of sound right, but then I started manipulating the sounds and I found the word. And then you always go back and make sure that that word makes sense inside the sentence. Good. All right, we're going to go on to our, I'm going to move y'all a little bit. Sorry. Right there. Okay, we're going to talk about another word family. Now look at this and sound it out with me. It. It. So this word family, their last name is it. It. So what I want you to do right now is to take and put a s at the beginning of that. What's my new word? Say it out loud. S. It. Sit. So help me spell that. is spelled with an S. It is spelled I-T. Good. Now, we're going to play with these sounds just a little bit today. We're going to take away the S, and we're going to put in a B sound. So take away the S and add a B sound to that word. B. Now put in the sound B. It. Bit. Sit. Bit. Now, we're going to go to the B. Take away the B and add in a P. Did you hear me? Take away the B and add a P. P. What letter says P? P. Now add the ending. P. It. P. It. What's my new word? Pit. Good job. Now, I want you to try to guess what I'm thinking. Okay, we're going to play Guess My Word. Are you ready? I'm going to take away the P and add a K. I'm going to take away the P and add a K. What's my new word? Did you guess kit? I'm going to take away the P and put a K. It. Kit. Good job. All right, so that is the it word family. Now there's more words in that word family. You can find a whole lot of them. So if you can think of some more, you can put them in the comments below for the it word family. Sit, bit, pit, kit. So there's some more there too. You can find them. But the last thing I want to do with you guys today is play a game. So your job today is to play this game and either make me a video or have somebody type it out. But you have to come up with the words, okay? So we're going to play the game Humpty Dumpty. Now, have you ever heard that rhyme? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, and all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. So we're going to use that rhyme. Do I need to say it again? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, and all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Except we're going to put your name in it. Or you're going to put your name in it. I'm going to show you with my name, and I'm going to show you with a couple more names that we can manipulate it into the poem. Are you ready? So, my last name is Ford, so I'm going to use that. So listen. Forty Warty sat on a wall. Forty Warty had a great fall. And all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put 40 together again. Did you hear it? Okay, so I'm going to give you another example. My daughter's name is Daisy. So I'm going to put her name into the poem. You ready? Daisy Wacy sat on a wall. Daisy Wacy had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Daisy together again. So if your name ends with a Y, it's pretty easy. Let's do one more. I think I'll do... My other daughter's name is Addison, and we don't have an Addison. So are you ready? Let's do... Oh, I'm going to use her nickname, Addie. Addie Waddy sat on a wall. Addie Waddy had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Addie together again. So I want you to either make me a video and you can upload it, or you can type it out. But I want to hear what you come up with to rhyme with your name. So I made my name a little bit different. I made it 40, right? 40 instead of Ford, because I needed some extra syllables. But if your name already ends with that E sound, you don't have to. So that's fun. But you can kind of play with it. You can use your first name or your last name to make the sound, okay? All right, guys. So I can't wait to see what you come up with.